Happiness isn't something you simply wait for. It's something you train your mind to notice. Most people think happiness requires dramatic life upgrades, more money, more achievement, more recognition. For years, I thought happiness demanded big changes until I burned out chasing a promotion I believed would fix everything. That's when I discovered neuroscience telling a different, quieter truth. Your brain reshapes itself through small, repeated behaviors. Not once in a while, but every day. These are called micro habits. Actions so small your brain doesn't fight them, yet strong enough to shift your emotional baseline over time. Today, I'll share 6 tiny habits that gently train your brain to feel happier each day. No massive life overhaul needed. Let's start. Habit 1. Name one good thing. Right after waking up, before you reach for your phone, before your feet hit the floor, ask yourself one simple question. What is one thing that is good in my life right now? It can be anything. Your health, someone you care about, the opportunity to begin again today, even something as small as your morning coffee. Here's why this works. Your brain has a natural negativity bias. It automatically scans for problems because in the past, survival depended on spotting threats. But when you intentionally look for something positive, you engage the brain's reticular activating system, the network that determines what your brain notices throughout the day. In other words, what you search for, you begin noticing everywhere. Do this consistently, and your brain stops defaulting to stress. It starts defaulting to possibility. This habit takes 5 seconds, but it shifts the lens through which you experience your whole day. Habit 2. Step into natural light within the first 10 minutes. Morning light isn't just enjoyable, it's neurological fuel. Exposure to natural light early in the day helps regulate your circadian rhythm, increases serotonin, and stabilizes mood. Think of sunlight as a biological reset button for emotional balance. You don't need a long walk. Just step outside, open a window, stand on a balcony. Even 1 minute makes a difference. People often chase happiness through complex routines, yet ignore one of the most powerful mood regulators available to them, the sky. Train your brain to connect mornings with light, and you quietly guide it toward emotional steadiness. Habit 3. Celebrate tiny wins out loud. Most people accomplish things all day and emotionally dismiss every single one. You completed a task. You resisted procrastination. You made a healthy choice. And your brain says next. But here's what neuroscience shows. Progress activates dopamine. Dopamine reinforces behavior. When you pause and acknowledge a small win, even by saying good job to yourself, you strengthen the neural pathway that says, this behavior matters. Repeat it. High performers don't just pursue big victories. They build momentum through microscopic ones. Stop waiting for huge milestones to feel proud. Tiny progress, recognized consistently, becomes durable confidence. Habit 4. Ask this question once a day. What went well? At the end of your day, resist your brain's urge to replay mistakes. Instead, ask what went well today. Not what was perfect, not what changed your life, just what went well. Research in positive psychology suggests that reflecting on positive experiences helps your brain encode them more deeply, making them easier to access later. Memory isn't a recording device, and it is selective. If you never revisit good moments, your brain quietly erases them. Over time, this habit builds something incredibly powerful. Evidence that your life contains more good than your stress tries to convince you. Habit 5. Send one unexpected positive message. Happiness expands when it moves outward. Each day, send one short message. I appreciate you. I was thinking about you. You did great today. No special occasion needed. Here's the hidden neurological benefit. Acts of kindness stimulate the brain's reward circuitry, releasing dopamine and oxytocin, chemicals strongly linked to emotional warmth and connection. But there's something even deeper happening. You stop viewing the world as neutral or hostile and begin experiencing it as relational. Humans are wired for connection. When you initiate positivity, your brain interprets the environment as safer, and a brain that feels safe is a brain that allows happiness. Habit 6. Take 3 slow breaths before any stressful moment. Stress is often automatic. Calm can be trained before opening a difficult email, before replying in frustration, before stepping into a tense conversation. Pause. Take 3 slow breaths. Long inhale, longer exhale. This signals the parasympathetic nervous system, your brain's calming response, that you are not in danger. Within seconds, your heart rate steadies, your thinking becomes clearer, your emotional reactions soften. You stop operating from survival mode and start responding with awareness. Happiness isn't the absence of stress, it's the ability to return to calm more quickly. And this tiny pause teaches your brain exactly how to do that. The hidden truth about happiness. Most people search for happiness in major life upgrades, but neuroscience points to a quieter truth. Your brain doesn't change through intensity, it changes through repetition. Tiny habits may feel insignificant in the moment, almost too small to matter, yet these are the behaviors that gradually reset your emotional baseline. One day you wake up and notice something has shifted. You react less, you appreciate more, you feel lighter, without knowing exactly when it happened. That's how real change looks. Subtle, gradual, lasting. So don't ask, will this tiny habit change my life today? Ask instead, what is this teaching my brain to feel tomorrow? Start with one habit, make it automatic. Then observe what happens to the way you experience your days, because happiness is rarely a breakthrough. More often, it is a trained pattern. Tell me in the comments which one you're starting with. I read everyone. If this video helped shift your perspective even slightly, consider subscribing.